Alright, so it's been almost a month since I had or been using the Nothing Phone 3. Again, kiniklaim nga po ni Nothing na this is their flagship phone. Meaning, pag flagship phone, dapat flagship din yung specs. But the question is that really the case? Considering na hindi naman flagship yung chipset na meron siya, even the cameras, and even the durability. Let's see and answer that on this video. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So, ang tagal nung nawala, no? Pasensya na guys. Tayo ay galing ng New York for the Samsung Unpacked. And so, medyo wala tayong masyadong time to do this type of videos, but at least, we're finally back. Pasensya na rin kung naka-Apple shirt ako, pero promise, walang epekto sa video na gagawin ko ngayon. Availability-wise, again, alam kong alam na to ng iilan, pero doon sa hindi pa, sa Digital Walker mabibili yung Nothing Phone 3. Sila yung official distributor dito sa Philippines. Hindi lang yung phone, but also their headphones. Ito yung bago nilang Headphones 1 that they also launched together with this smartphone. Mabilisan lang since isang buwan ko na rin namang ginagamit tong headphones na to at nadala ko siya sa long haul travel ko. It's actually a very nice headphones. Although, a lot of you are comparing it sa Sony XM6, even with the Bose headphones and Sonos. But please note na itong headphones na to, mid-range headphones lang to. Hindi to kasing flagship ng mga headphones na nabanggit ko kanina. Which means, I don't think it's right to compare it to them. These headphones alone, na-enjoy ko siyang gamitin. Unang-una, probably because of the buttons. Tactile, it's physical buttons, making it easier to control. Considering din yung mga headphones ngayon, puro touch controls na. Pangalawa, yung audio niya. ANC is nice. Audio quality, I wouldn't say on par with Sony, pero andun siya. Siguro kung may irereklamo lang ako sa headphones na to, yung cushion niya. Hindi po siya natatanggal, hindi napapalitan. So kapag gusto mong labhan, gusto mong linisin, katulad ng madalas natin ginagawa sa iba pang headphones, lalong-lalo na kapag nasira, hindi siya replaceable. So, kung gagamitin mo siya sa gym, nadumihan, wipes lang, ganun-ganun lang ang way para malinis siya. But in terms of looks, this is where it really excels. It definitely is a looker. Kaya ako rin to nasabi kasi nung nasa airport ako tapos nasa plane, tinanong talaga ako kung anong klase ng headphones daw yung gamit ko. Anyway, yun lamang, mabilisan dahil hindi naman ito yung pag-uusapan natin sa video na to. Dalawang variants yung meron tayo for the Nothing Phone 3. Meron tayong 12 gig with 256 gig of storage that cost 44,999 pesos. Tapos meron din tayong 16 gig of RAM na merong 512 gig of storage that retails for 50,999 pesos. So yes, pricing is very flagship. Now, let's talk about the design. Since ito naman din yung pinaka-controversial sa kanya. Well, sa harapan, very typical flagship phone. Manipis yung bezel, symmetrical, tapos 120Hz OLED display yung meron siya. Actually, it also even has a Corning Gorilla Glass 7i. Medyo nalungkot lang ako kasi hindi pa siya Vectus. Medyo mas mataas din yung peak brightness niya at 4,500. And in comparison with other phones like Google and Samsung, it makes it more impressive. It's bright, even outdoors. Nung ginagamit ko nga to when I was abroad, maganda siyang gamitin. In terms of shape, feel, pinaka-closest I can describe it is with the Pixel devices. Malayo sa iPhone, malayo din sa Samsung. Sa loob ng box, may kasama ng clear case. Although nalungkot lang ako, medyo cheap looking yung case na kasama sa kanya. But I guess that's how they wanna put it since they want to really show off the design. In terms of buttons, volume, it is tactile and stable, katulad ng naging experience ko doon sa headphones nila. Present din yung essential key na located under the power button. And iba yung texture niya compared sa power button. Siguro to differentiate, para wag kayo malito. Pero sa isang buwan na gamit ko tong phone na to, nalilito pa din ako. Now, for the back design. Again, hindi siya para sa lahat. Hindi aligned yung cameras niya. Meron siyang Glyph Matrix sa pinaka-upper right. And of course, a touchpad that is also weirdly positioned. Kung i-base off natin siya sa mga nakaraang Nothing phones na flagship devices din nila, it doesn't make sense. But I kinda get the appeal. Medyo chaotic siya, pero maninis pa rin tignan. Lalong-lalo na yung white colorway na nire-review natin ngayon. Again, it's a very interesting design. It's either you like it or you'll hate it. But anyway, since long-term type of video nga ito, pag nakikita ko to, But anyway, teka, tabi ko lang to kasi parang ang daming mata, ang daming nangyayari. Ako'y na-overwhelmed. But yes, since long-term type of review nga ito, the design really just grew on me. I guess kaya nga ganun yung naging reaction ng iilan sa inyo is because it's your first time seeing it. And besides, it's not like I always stare at it. It's really more on the display. I look at more. Siguro kung may feature lang siya na hindi ko talaga at all maintindihan kung bakit meron is yung Glyph Matrix niya. It is appealing, it is new, it is a novelty, pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay useful siya. Ngayon, may ilan who use it for notifications. I get that. Again, iba-iba tayo ng way sa paggamit ng isang smartphone. But for me, I don't really use or place my phone like this. It's either nakatago or nakaganito kasi nga gusto ko updated ako sa notifications ko. Meron din siyang ilang useful, I guess, games like rock, paper, scissors na hindi ko magets saan mo gagamitin. Magic 8 Ball meron din. And of course, the spin the bottle na medyo ang labo din niyang gamitin. Ngayon, meron na siya tinatawag na mirror mode, na kung saan pag nagtake ng selfie using the rear camera, makikita mo yung sarili mo dito. Sa isang buwan na ginamit ko yung phone, siguro ang pinaka-useful lang nung Glyph Matrix niya sa akin is yung flashlight. Hindi siya masyadong strong as a flashlight. Soft lang kumbaga, lalo na sa airplane pag may hinahanap ka sa gamit mo, ayaw mo makaistorbo ng ibang tao, dun ko siya pinaka-nagamit. Ngayon, performance na tayo. Again, the brand, nothing. Sila mismo nagsabi na flagship phone to. Technically, it is their flagship. Meaning, flagship nila. It's the best that they can offer. Kumbaga sa Infinix, may flagship din sila. Pero sa kabuuan, hindi ibig sabihin nun, flagship yun at can compete with brands like Apple, even Samsung. Yun yung pagkakaintindi ko pag sinasabi nilang flagship phone nila to. Anyway, it doesn't have the Qualcomm's flagship mobile processor. Snapdragon 8 Elite yung kadalas na ginagamit sa devices ng Samsung, even ang OnePlus, and many more brands that offers flagship phones. Nag-offer sila ng medyo mas mababang chipset compared doon, which is the Snapdragon 8S Gen 4. Siyempre, mas mabagal to ng onte compared doon, tapos mas mabagal din yung GPU niya. Pero kasi to most smartphone users, yung hindi masyadong tumitingin sa chipset, for as long as it is smooth and runs their everyday task, I'd assume this isn't something they would find a major issue. Actually nga, kung iaabot mo yung phone na to sa akin at hindi mo sinabi ko anong chipset yung meron siya, I'd assume na flagship na siya. It's flagship enough based on the feel. It's flagship enough based on its display. It's also flagship enough based on its interface. So yes, to some, this may not be an area of concern. Again, lalo na if hindi ka naman ganun ka-tech savvy. Pero kung gusto nyo ng iba pang recommendations at gusto nyo ng mas okay na gaming performance, meron naman yung regular or base ng Galaxy S25, nasa same halos ng price point yon dito. Flagship chipset yung meron siya. Pangalawa, meron tayong iPhone 16 na base. Ngayon, kung hindi issue sa inyo yung software, meron din tayong Poco F7 Pro. Now, cameras. Yung itsura niya, huwag natin pag-usapan kasi alam ko namang pare-parehas tayo ng iniisip. Triple 50 megapixel camera system yung meron siya. Isang telephoto periscope camera, isang ultra-wide, and of course, yung main camera natin. And may dedicated macro mode din siya. The camera is good enough. Although medyo hit or miss yung kulay niya, lalong-lalo na if hindi natin gagamitin yung mga built-in filters niya. You can also get some really nice shots using the telephoto lens and even the ultra-wide camera. Autofocus is also great. And personally, I kind of keep on using yung black and white mode niya. It's one of the best that you can get if you love shooting on this filter. It has the right amount of drama. And actually, yung mga sample shots nga namin, mas marami pa ata yung black and white kaysa dun sa regular. Medyo nalungkot lang ako doon sa telephoto sensor niya. And gumagamit nga siya ng periscope style, no? Kasi 3 times lang yung meron siya and not 5 times. Medyo closer to subject, pero wag kayong mag-expect na sobrang lapit niya. And wag rin kayo mag-expect na same yung quality niya na binibigay doon sa telephoto lens na meron yung Samsung and even Pixel. Doon lang talaga ako sa kulay na buzzer, hindi ganun ka-consistent yung output niya. Anyway, yung kinaganda talaga ng phone na to, hindi yung design eh. It's really the interface or the overall software experience. The brand Nothing is really consistent with keeping things clean, hindi lang sa flagship phones nila. And I think ito yung pinaka-selling point talaga ng brand. It remains true to its minimalist aesthetic throughout the experience. Yung icon styling niya is very attractive and unique. It has also very useful home screen options and widgets. Yun nga lang, out of the box, Android 15 pa rin siya. Pero syempre, it will be updated in a few days or in a few weeks. Pero kasi yung competitors niya, like again Samsung, yung Z Flip 7 and even the Z Fold 7, naka-Android 16 na out of the box. But in the meantime, overall, I really did enjoy the Nothing OS. And it is on par, and I can say this is really what makes it a flagship phone. Now, let's talk battery. Guys, itong phone na to, chunky as in, nasa mabigat, makapal, malaki. And I would say nandun siya sa Pro Max territory. Nalungkot lang ako na 5,150 mAh lang yung battery capacity niya. But, they were able to give it a 65 watts fast charging capability. Although, guys, walang power brick na kasama sa kanya. Nakita nyo naman yung box kanina, napakanipis lang. But thankfully, aside from that, they were also able to make it capable of 15 watts wireless charging. Although, mababa pa rin to, pero at least meron na. Pero ang ginugusto ko, basing the specs on paper, alam kong, again, medyo mababa yon considering kung gaano kalaki at kataba yung phone. Pero kasi they were able to make it optimized enough to last throughout the day. Natitira pa rin minsan kinabukasan. Kadalasan, I'm still left with 20 to 30% of battery remaining. But take note, that is during Wi-Fi use. Iba na syempre pag mobile data na. Mas mabilis lang yung battery drain nun. Sa battery, I don't think you should worry about this. Wala akong naging problema sa kanya. Actually, even my charging experience. Ang tanong, dapat mo bang bilhin yung Nothing Phone 3? Medyo maiksi lang yung video natin, guys, kasi again, long-term review naman ito at hindi full review. Nagustuhan ko yung phone. Although, hindi ito yung mga tipo ng phone na gagamitin ko talaga araw-araw kasi, again, hindi ako mahilig sa malalaking smartphone. The things you expect it to be good at are really good. Battery life is okay, the display is really good enough, performance is smooth, and of course, software is excellent. Feeling ko talaga hindi kayo dun sa mga aspeto na yun mababother, but of course, with its design. Sabi ko nga kanina, it's either you're gonna love it or hate it. Walang in between. Siguro, ang kinalungkot ko lang, yung essential button, kung ginawa nila tong remappable, ang ganda sana. Pangalawa, yung Glyph Matrix, kung tinanggal to, okay lang, hindi ko siya hahanapin. Pero sana, hindi nila inalis what makes the Nothing Phone Nothing. Technically, nandun pa rin naman yung uniqueness, in-evolve lang nila, pero kasi hindi siya nawala na kung saan siya kilala. Anyway, that's it for my 1-month experience with the Nothing Phone 3 and even with the Headphone 1. Personally, kung papipiliin ako, nag-enjoy akong gamitin yung headphone nila kaysa dito sa phone. Don't get me wrong, maganda yung phone ha. Pero feeling ko, nasagot talaga ng Nothing yung kadalasang problema ng iilan when it comes to headphones. As of this moment, yung Nothing Phone 3, even the headphones, tapos na yung pre-order nila. So, kung may stock sa mga digital walker stores nyo, pwede nyo na siyang bilhin ng walk-in. Sayang lang, wala na yung mga freebies na usual nyo makukuha pag nag-pre-order kayo, which are, of course, sa headphones, ang alam ko may kasama siyang case pag pre-order. Tapos sa phone, sa pagkakaalam ko naman, may mga libreng power brick. Anyway, that's it. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary, and see you on our next video. Bye!